Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Rolex Datejust 41 in steel. So, as you can see, this watch has the configuration where you have the fluted bezel, silver rhodium dial, and Jubilee bracelet. And this watch comes in a wide variety of bezel, dial, and bracelet combinations, just like all the other Datejusts with different metals do. And I think that's really cool. You can definitely customize the Datejust to sort of be the watch that you want it to be. And I think that they do this mainly because it's a very popular watch to have as your only watch. A lot of business people have it. And I think that having those options to customize it to your lifestyle is really valuable. So I really like also on this particular model how it's got the Jubilee bracelet, which makes it rather dressy, but then it also has the loomed indices, which make it gives it kind of a sporty feel. And given that it's made of steel, I mean, this is definitely sort of a sports watch. It's water resistant to 100 meters, and Rolex is very famous for their water resistance, and there's a lot of trust that people have with those water resistance ratings because they're actually tested to much more in the factory than they're actually rated to. So I'll remind you, we're here at Wixon Jewelers in Bloomington, Minnesota, doing this review, and they're an authorized retailer of Rolex, so just wanted to remind you of that. All right, so let's dive into the rest of the aspects of the case. So this watch has obviously both brushed and polished surfaces, both on the bracelet and on the actual case itself. It may not look as shiny because it's actually wrapped in plastic. Again, this is a brand new watch, fresh from the factory, so that's why it has that. And this watch, getting into kind of the movement, it's actually powered by the new Rolex 3235 movement, which is very similar to the 3135. It's got 70 hours of power reserve, and that is very, very good when compared to most watches, which have less than 48, frankly, with an ETA movement or something like that. And 70 hours is well above 48 hours, and that's sort of what I look for in a high-end wristwatch. So now I'll move on to a wrist shot, and the 41 millimeter size, I think with certain configurations looks better, and with certain configurations it does not. So I think that with this more sporty configuration, I think it looks very, very nice. In that it's, again, I already went through what sort of makes this the sportiest configuration I think that you can get, save maybe having a oyster bracelet, and possibly you could get the smooth bezel. A lot of people go with that if they're going after a more sporty look, but I tend to like the fluted bezel. So again, the 41 millimeter size, it would look good on most wrists. If you have a really small wrist, I don't think this is probably the right option. You might want to go with the 36 or maybe the 40, but I think that on my wrist, which is about 6.5 inches in circumference, I think it looks great. So if you like this video, please remember to subscribe and share. Thank you.